7 of The Ultimate Fighter and the coaches involved.
Yes, this is really exciting. Stipe Miocic versus Daniel Cormier. Those two will be serving as your coaches for The Ultimate Fighter. It premieres April 18th on Fox Sports 1. The season, of course, is called Undefeated because all the contestants are at 155 pounds or 145 pounds. They will all be undefeated. And then those coaches face off on July 7th at UFC 226 at T-Mobile Arena. That's International Fight Week. DC versus Stipe for the heavyweight world title.
Megan, I talked to DC, and DC said, I am a dream chaser. He said, I had a long talk with Cain Velasquez. He told me this is okay. He gave me the blessing for the fight. He said, I'm going to return to my original weight. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to take out the baddest man on the planet. And not only that, I'm going to also be a coach on the Ultimate Fighter show. So he's amazingly stoked, and it's a great opportunity for both guys.
Absolutely.
Daniel Cormier has to be the hardest working man in mixed martial arts right now. You just fought last week, buddy, and now he's going to coach the Ultimate Fighter. Unbelievable. Can't wait for this fight. DC can, truly be a legend. Unbelievable.
DC, congrats, my man.
Thank you.
What next for you? I mean, is there a name out there? I know you obviously want to enjoy this for now, take some time perhaps, but who do you have your eyes on as a guy that will challenge you next?
I don't know. I mean, I really don't know, and I'm not above calling somebody out. I've done that time and time again over the course of my career, but it's just like right now, it's like I've been through a lot, right? And after getting beat in that last fight and finish for the first time, I've learned to just kind of take it all as it is, like one at a time, let myself just enjoy the work, because every time I fought, every time I won, it was always get back home and just go like, let me get to the next guy. Let me get to the next guy. Right now, I just kind of want to go home, and I got a 7 o'clock flight tomorrow morning to get back to California, because I get home and I go to the back of my cul-de-sac, and I can mow my grass, or I can walk my dog, and nobody's like, they don't care. It's like, hey, DC, good job. Daniel, not even DC, hey, Daniel, good job last night. And all my neighbors go about their business. And I like that. I like kind of just being normal a little bit. I love to fight. I love the adrenaline. I love the crowd. I love the everything. But I'm going to enjoy this next month where I have nothing on the schedule to spend with my family.
One of the reasons I ask is I'm not a guy who likes to stir the dookie, so to speak. But your boss, Dana, apparently said on FS1 on the post-fight show that a fight that he would like to see is you against Stipe Miocic.
Yeah.
Is that anywhere within the realm of possibility for you? Because I know we asked you earlier this week about would you ever go back up to heavyweight?
People have talked about that for a really long time, and I mean, I did fight 13 fights at heavyweight, so, and I hate cutting weight, as you guys all know. I mean, I'm the only guy that gets a rousing ovation every time he steps on the scale and makes weight. Like, guys, he's supposed to make weight. What are you cheering for? But I haven't really thought about it. Especially it's hard for me now because Cain's in the gym more. Cain's in the gym now, getting back prepared to do what he does best. So I draw so much from him, right? Cain had a baby about a month ago, and he's here with me right now. I didn't even know. I didn't bother to ask him if he was coming to the fight because I didn't know if it was possible because of the new baby. But Wednesday afternoon, Cain comes in my room with his bags, and he's there for my weight cut. Dude's never saunaed in his life. He was shriveling up like a grape. He looked like one of the California raisins by the time we were done with that sauna. But he's there, and I draw inspiration from him. And if he's getting prepared to get that belt back, then that I have nothing for that division.
Gotcha.
It'll never change.
DC, how you doing? Hey, congrats. You were talking about with Stipe and that kind of talk. And you and Stipe both won. The fans come here and they want to see the knockout. And you guys won your fights on the ground with your wrestling experience. And what do you, when you can do that to your opponent, do you think that just sucks the energy out of your opponent?
It does. It's discouraging, right? It's very discouraging to have a guy able to hold you down and do whatever, we did to those guys. At the end of the second and third round, Stipe was literally just holding Francis's head down. People don't understand how exhausting it is to try to build your body back up when a 245-pound man is just pressing your head down. The ability to impose yourself on someone is the greatest aspect of wrestling that a lot of people don't understand that's never done it. So, I could have stood there with Volkan and fought him. I heard him a couple times in the stand-up. But the path to victory should always be chased in the easiest way. And the easiest way for me, especially after the first round, because when I took him down at the end of the first round and was able to get that choke so easy, I was like, oh, man, this is a huge, huge difference in terms of our grappling skill. So I said, let's put him back there.
One more thing about Stipe, just being the first heavyweight to win 3 straight title defenses, and, just your thoughts about that.
It's very impressive. I said this in the build-up. I go, Francis is a great guy and a great, fantastic fighter, but what's getting lost in this whole deal was that you're talking about a guy in Stipe Miocic that's going to break a record and become the greatest heavyweight champion of all time. And it's very impressive because you got guys like Randy Couture and Cain Velasquez and Fabricio Verdum and Junior Dos Santos that couldn't get 3 done. That's crazy that these guys have never done 3 because that division is so dangerous. So for Stipe to do it tonight against the most dangerous opponent that he's had, very impressive. Hats off to him. He's a great guy, great champion. I had a great time with him in Cleveland, learned a lot about him, and nobody deserves it more than Stipe Miocic.
Would you put him number 1 all time? You said that kind of impressive.
Heavyweight?
Yes.
It's him and Cain. Everybody else is everybody else is kind of just like they're there, but Cain Velasquez and Stipe Miocic are the 2 best heavyweights of all time. And today this fight was built as the biggest heavyweight fight we've had in a long time. The biggest heavyweight fight that we'll ever have is when those 2 guys actually fight each other.
So you would still put him 1A, 1B? Could you put him 1 or 2 with somebody?
I'm never going to say he's better than Cain Velasquez. What are you doing? But he's good. He's just as good. Those guys are even. They're just as good.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
It's going to be a great fight.
Enjoy this, obviously, and probably take a little bit of time off. But do you have anybody that's on your radar for what comes next?
Yeah, when my daughter's born and she's like 18, starts dating. Every dude that she can start talking to, I'm going to smash him. You ever watch Bad Boys? Bring all my boys over. It'll be a good time.
And I will ask you this, and as I asked DC earlier, I'm not trying to stir anything up. Dana did say on the post-fight show, you and DC is a fight that he would love to see. That may be the fan in him talking, but is that something you would ever entertain?
Listen, yeah, man. Like right now, dude, I don't care. Like I just got done with a fight like 45 minutes ago or an hour ago, whatever it was. 25 hard minutes with a tough dude. I don't really care what's going on right now. I just want to go home, see my dogs, hang out with my wife. She's put up with enough with me. She's an amazing woman. I'm very lucky to have her. And I just want to go home, hang out with her, and just relax. And I'm not worried about that. Let me heal up. It sucks getting old, man. Thanks.